I am your host, Asa Kane. In this episode, we're going to delve even further into the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank to find out if, in fact, the rumors are true. Did employees receive bonuses in the midst of their bank's collapse? But first, if you're watching this because you want to learn about, you want to understand, and you want to make money in crypto, hit the like button right now. And also, if you have not already, make sure you hit the subscribe button in the lower right hand corner of your video playing. And ensures you don't miss out on any of our upcoming episodes. Now, this first article that I'm going to share with you is from CNBC.com. It was published by Hugh Son on Saturday, March 11th. And it says Silicon Valley Bank employees received bonuses hours before government takeover. Silicon Valley Bank employees received their annual bonuses Friday, just hours before regulators seized the failing bank, according to people with knowledge of the payments. The payments were for work done in 2022 and had been in process days before the bank's collapse, these people said. Okay. On Friday, SVB CEO Greg Becker addressed workers in a 2-minute video in which he said he no longer made decisions at the 40-year-old bank. All right. And this is a picture of their headquarters in Santa Clara. Okay. Let's go further. SVB bank employees received their annual bonuses Friday, just hours before regulators seized the falling bank. The Santa Clara, California-based bank has historically paid employee bonuses on the second Friday of March, said the people who declined to be identified. The payments were for work done in 2022 and had been in process days before the bank's collapse. All right. This year, bonuses happened to fall on their final day of independence. The institution, in the throes of a bank run triggered by panic, venture capital investors and startup founders, was seized by the FDIC around midday Friday. On Friday as well, SVB CEO Greg Becker said he no longer made decisions. It's the second time we've read that in 3 minutes. The size of the payouts couldn't be determined, but their bonuses range from about $12,000 for associates to $140,000 for managing directors, according to Glassdoor.com. SVB was the highest paying publicly trading bank in 2018, with employees getting an average of $250,000 for that year, according to Bloomberg. After its seizure, the FDIC offered employees 45 days of employment. They had 8,500 employees in December, just 3 months ago. Okay. The second article is from Cryptopolitan, written by Atus Adebayo this last Sunday, 2 days ago. SVB UK hands out bonuses after HSBC bailout. So it's not just in the United States. The United Kingdom arm of SVB has awarded its employees bonuses. The latest information, again, unnamed sources. According to the details, the latter had to only pay £1 to acquire the former on March 13th. Wow. Why couldn't we buy it? Why did we miss that? SVB UK employees earned $25 million in bonuses. The news that was reported by Sky News on March 18th again said the source mentioned signed off on the bonuses which were paid to staff and executives, although the source did not clarify how much the CEO took home. It claimed their entire cachet was not something bogus. According to the information, it was close to around $25 million. Let me make sure I have something else I wanted to share with you from this article. Okay, no, I remember. Here it is, right here. Sources inside the bank mentioned that if SVB UK had not been acquired this way, the employees wouldn't have gotten their bonuses this week. Another insider also mentioned that most of the stocks held by employees were already worth a lot less than when they bought them, judging by the bankruptcy issue that rocked the bank. Okay. The insider claimed that the prompt payment of the bonus was a show by HSBC to appreciate the hard-working staff of SVB. Okay, it also means that they are looking into the likelihood of retaining staff at SVB. Now, SVBUS files for bankruptcy, they released a statement in the UK on Twitter announcing its delight at joining the growing HSBC UK family. The bank had previously spent 14 years since it started offering services across the UK. This merger came off the back of a statement by the Bank of England where it announced the closure of SVB UK due to certain issues. In the statement, the Bank of England mentioned that the bank lacked the needed reach and had no real support for the country's financial system. The Bank of England said the bank would enter the insolvency process as all deposits and withdrawals would be paused. Meanwhile, the U.S. branch is still in hot waters after it entered into bankruptcy on March 17th. Okay. The bank is presently looking out for buyers to purchase its assets. This just keeps getting worse. Now, this last article I'm going to share with you is from CNN Business, and it states the latest on the Silicon Valley Bank collapse. It was published on the 16th, which was 5 days ago. All right, now I want to zone in on a couple of keys in this article, not the whole article. Moody's Investor Services placed 6 other U.S. banks on review for potential downgrades late Monday, following last week's collapse of Silicon Valley Bank. The credit ratings firm also downgraded Signature Bank deep into junk territory. Now this here, Moody's warned it could similarly downgrade First Republic Bank, Zions, Western Alliance, Comerica, UMB Financial, and Entrust Financial. The firm cited the extremely volatile funding conditions for some U.S. banks exposed to the risk of uninsured deposit outflows. The move comes after shares of regional banks. Wait a minute. Hold on one second. The move comes after shares of regional banks got clobbered on Monday, even after the federal government stepped in with a massive intervention designed to prevent depositors and prevent further bank runs. Okay. For San Francisco-based First Republic, Moody's pointed to the bank's high reliance on more confidence-sensitive, uninsured deposit funding, high unrealized losses in its bond holdings, and a low level of capitalization relative to its peers. All right. Now, I can't do anything about these banks. I use banks, but I can honestly say most of my money is not in banks at this time and hasn't been for quite some time. The only way to truly protect your money, your crypto, is to have your own bank. The only way to do that is to have your own cold storage wallet. Now, Ledger is one of the leading worldwide manufacturers of crypto cold storage wallets. They're based in France, but they ship all over the world. You take your crypto off of whatever exchange you have it on, Coinbase, Crypto.com, whatever, and you put it on here. That way no one else can steal your funds. And I'm going to share an article with you related to this because we talk about it in virtually every video. All right, now, Investopedia.com, it says, what are the safest ways to store Bitcoin? And it was just published last month by Lou Conway. Bitcoin and crypto use is growing the most in lower and middle income countries. It is used to send remittances, preserve savings, and act as a substitute when financial services unique to the countries are hard to access. Many products and services have been introduced which make it more convenient for those that are new to crypto. However, the increased rate of adoption and use has led to an increase in hacks and thefts. In its annual analysis of cryptocurrency theft, blockchain analysis at Chainalysis found that 2022 was the worst yet in terms of total value of crypto stolen, $3.8 billion. Billion. Key takeaways. Users can lose Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency tokens due to theft, failure of computer, loss of access keys, and more. Cold storage is one of the safest methods for holding Bitcoin, as these wallets are not accessible via the internet, but hot wallets are still convenient for some users. Those interested in the safest storage should consider using a non-custodial wallet. Let's go down here further. When you purchase Bitcoin, you're given ownership of the amount you bought. You're given 2 keys, One is your public key, the other is private. The public key is used to encrypt information and create your wallet address, and the private key allows you to decrypt the information or access your Bitcoin. This is the key you're storing and safeguarding. Your Bitcoin ownership is safely recorded, stored, validated, and encrypted on the blockchain. To date, no cryptocurrency has been stolen by altering the information on a blockchain because of the encryption methods used. With current technology, it would take centuries, if not millennia, to brute force hack a blockchain. However, the wallet you use stores your private key, and wallets are genuinely software. All right. And then here it talks about the types of storage: a custodial wallet, non-custodial wallets, and hot wallets. Okay. And the lesson is the safest way to protect your crypto is to have your own cold storage wallet. All right. As you're looking at here, the hot wallets, it is estimated that about 17% of the Bitcoin that will ever be in circulation has been lost. Wow. Think about how much money that is, how many billions of dollars that is. It's just lost. No one will ever be able to access it. Then down here it says the safest Bitcoin storage. Of all the options available to you for storing your keys and securing your Bitcoin, the safest methods will always be those you manage yourself without a connection to the internet. Okay. Again, Ledger. They have several different models, different colors. They have family packs. Protect your crypto, your NFTs, and tokens from hackers. I mean, really, it is the only way. If you leave your crypto on any exchange, you're just asking for it to be stolen from you at any given time. And less than 20% of you even have one as of right now, which is mind-blowing to me. As you can see here, you can manage over 5,500 digital applications, over 100 applications installed as well. Now, if this video also has been of value to you, we've got more value. You can sign up using our links to Coinbase and Crypto.com to earn $65 in crypto just for expanding your basic knowledge. If you have any other questions, feel free to send me an email. I do answer all of them. And if this video has been of value to you, you can contribute back by sending a super thanks. It all helps us grow. Until next time, get in there and make it happen.